Alright, here we go. Make sure that overlays. Okay, it says we're going. And are we actually going is a good question. Mic is back in its old position. And looks like we got my audio, and it looks like visuals are up to snuff, yes. Gonna actually and it looks like visual. Alright, so does have the delay in it. Can't really do anything about that, unfortunately, but we are good as far as this goes. Real quick, just do one last update of information. Make sure I'm in Darkest Dungeon and not in Fate, because that would be probably not good. Everybody else is low on stress. I just gotta remember what I was doing, because it has been a fair bit of time since I last did Darkest Dungeon. So 100, 100, 100, haven't touched you, 100, 16, right, I was working on the sanitarium, that's at 71, nomad wagon, nothing really fantastic amongst those. And that's the graveyard, then the ancestors' memories.
You will know the tragic extent
and
of my
this,
failings.
We were doing something. Yeah, we got a lot of those. I believe we were going for the training ring and the Athenium next. Or along those lines. Something along those lines. I don't remember. It's been a while. Cut me some slack. Okay, see if I got a team already set up. I do not. So, we need to determine what we're gonna do when they come for you. Alright, so everything but the cove and the weald are done with, which means that we have the courtyard, and we do have to finish up the farmstead because there is the thing at the end there, but I think that's what we were going to do, actually, was the farmstead. We do have a squad put together that could run it. Would cause a bit of loss and stuff. Ew. That's not fun. But it's what we got. Unlikely Lively is the group's name, and let's make sure that we are proper equipping them. Okay. So then, we will give the Mildred's locket to you, and a damage trinket. That's good. Unless we have an accuracy one. So I can't remember. Crit and damage on melee skills. Damage, speed, and dodge. I'd rather that. But 10 accuracy and protection. We'll give you the signet ring. You can get the candle and the cluster pendant. You can get the crystal pendant and the pen. You will get healing stuff, so the scroll and Jania's head. Alright, let's make sure that everybody else is good though. Speed, 15 damage, speed, and dodge. Yeah, that's a little bit better, I think. But this party is all set that wise. Let's make sure their skills are up to snuff. Yep. Just because, again, to make sure, I would rather have Battle Ballad, and instead of Finale, go for Slice Off for that single targeting. No, this is great. This is right. And then you will get stun and more basic damage. Alright, and we are otherwise all set here, it looks like. 5 minutes have passed, so one last quick swig. And we shall begin. So, hello people of the internet. I'm Rouge-Like Dragon and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. It's been a while since I last streamed it, though if I put out videos properly, it will not have been a while since the last video was put out there. But it has been a while since I last streamed it, so I'm a little bit out of touch, so we will be doing an endless harvest here, an attempt to beat the thing at the very end of it, because it kicked my butt last time. Mainly because I was not expecting it. We'll go 3 stacks of food. Doubt we'll need that much, but you never know. And then that. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll have to do, I guess. A little bit more shovels, and that will have to do. Alright. We are embarking on the endless harvest.
Poor miller. Thrice a victim. The seasons took his livelihood. I took his land. And now, uncountable years later, the comet has taken his humanity. My only regret is that I did not live to see that shoddy mill smashed to pieces by the miraculous bounty I reaped from beyond the void.
Yep, that's your only regret, ancestor. The only regret, which says a lot. Alright. Let's go. Onward, my minions. And hopefully this will be easier with the fact that we have a bunch of the ancestor level items now.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Hopefully, at least. Yeah, we got 95s with our leper now. That's nice.
Destroy
I love
them
getting big chances to
all.
smack them in the face. Get rid of that thing.
As the fiend falls,
I don't need to deal
a
with
faint hope
stress
blossoms.
if I can avoid it. Of course, that kind of damage is also not welcome, game. Harvest. So the increase to his damage is not going to do too much, to be completely honest. We will shadow fade. I'm thinking ahead
The
here.
blood quickens.
And then stun this one, because that will disappear. And we'll get a new wave of enemies. Hopefully a horse that I can one-shot. No horse that I can one-shot. Sadness. Kill that one then. Minimize the numbers is always good. Minimize the numbers in this neighborhood.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Should have actually healed her. That one was my bad. But now we have reason to AoE heal at least. I don't like you. I really don't like you. That stress is annoying as heck. Okay.
Executed
Good
with
hit
impunity.
there. Kind of don't have reason to... We're gonna outspeed it, so let's get rid of some stress before it becomes an issue. Healing party, loving those big heal numbers. Oh wow, it outspeeds our leper. shouldn't say I'm too surprised, and I'm actually surprised that one lived.
The offensive.
He is not the strongest of foes. Okay. Battle Ballad. Keep us buffed up for as long as possible. Again, with your stupid stress, I don't like you. I really do not.
Press this
Double
advantage.
kill.
Give them no quarter.
Good. And another party heal.
A momentary abatement.
And there was 2. Ow. Dang it. Well, you know dodge. I mean, you only have base dodge chance, but that shouldn't matter. Should have dodged. Okay. Get rid of stress. Stress is killer in this game, after all. And I do not wish to be a victim.
Precision and power.
Maybe I should have gone for the damage there.
Be gone, fiend.
So we have the action economy on our side. For now, at least. We are out healing the Blight at the very least as well. There's a horse. And we outspeed it so we can... Lovely crit is lovely. It's not gonna do too much, unfortunately, but this may help. It's got 90% stun resist. We're not gonna stun it. Alright, that will put it into lethal range before it even gets the chance to do its little trample. If it chose to do the trample, that is. But it didn't. Okay. That's mildly annoying. I was planning for the future, and it chose to deny that future. Okay. We're still fine. This round will be the last round for this combat. It's dead, so do some stress relief on her. Good. You will heal.
Another abomination.
Kills,
Cleansed
heals,
from our lands.
and more importantly, pays the bills. Get rid of a corpse. And do repeal. There we go. We are pretty much topped up. Only a little bit of stress to carry us on to the next area.
Battle behind.
Rotted
ahead.
Flare, stress
For a moment.
relief, 8, 6,
Peace.
14. There we go. Yeah, keep going. Maybe I should have, but that's only 3 points of damage. It's not going to make too much of a difference. I don't like the horse there. And, of course, they both dodged. I was gonna say I don't like the horse there, so we need to get it out as quickly as possible, but... stress. Thankfully not much. And actually, thankfully it did that attack, because that's a lot easier to deal with. And go pure damage. Almost. So very close. I could almost taste it. Okay. 7 to 14, 5 to 9, yeah. Ooh.
Powerful blow.
Thank you for that crit there. That is a massive relief off my shoulders. And double
Monstrous
kills are
size has
always
no
nice.
intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
For basic farm hands is actually fairly good, except for when they both dodge my attacks. Battle. And stun. Pretty Reduced action economy is so nice. When it's their action economy that is reduced, to be specific. Stress is unfortunate, but we're likely not going to get blighted by these guys. And Leper's blight resistance is high, thanks to the one thing. In fact, it is at 140, so, you know, it's a little up there. Much as I would like to do some things, there are other things that must be done. I'm not going to get rid of that, so just do a 87. It's 87 either way. This will guarantee kill fit smacks, and it does. And that one's dead, so start hurting that backliner.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
Alright.
Unforgiving.
I was mildly worried as to if we were going to get crystals or otherwise. Okay. Battle Ballad will last another round, so heal yourself. Because this unit is pretty much done. In fact, it is definitely done. And party heal on the odds of a crit for the stress. No such luck. Harvest. Ow. Her post always is unfortunate. How unfortunate. How unfortunate. Phew. Got one. Of course, Mr. Scarecrow there dodged. But luckily we dodged Mr. Scarecrow. Alright. Go for the stun on that one. Or not. But the bleed does get the kill. Which will mean one less corpse.
A death by inches.
Okay. I think if we kill these two, we should be good. So let's go for it. Although, we're not liable to kill the Scarecrow, just because it is stealthed right now. Okay, now we have a better chance. The Haunting Revelation is unfortunate. And we're not going to be able to do this in one quick and easy go. So, heal. Deal with 2 weakened enemies for the next wave, rather than 1 weakened and 3 fresh. Be smart. And even then, we are given a horse. Ow. That actually hurt quite a bit. Luckily, it is on him. Oh, heyo, Red Velvet. Nice to have you in. Looks like the Twitch chat thing did not work like I was hoping it would. But that's fine. I have my other computer up so that I can read it to the side. But hey, Red Velvet, nice to have you joining in. As I already kind of said, but, you know. I ramble a little bit. Haven't missed much, just doing one of the endless... I'm just doing the endless mode here to get back into the swing of things, since it has been a little while since I last streamed this game. Alright, horse is done.
Their cursed champion
Now I just gotta take this, and we'll be good. I should do a stress heal, but I have to say a little too low health for that. And the dream takes us away beyond time and space.
Resupply and recover.
I don't
But
need
be quick.
food. I need stress relief. Light bends, blazing. Okay, that is nothing good for us, only good for them.
Or perhaps future.
Okay, Battle Ballad. Excited to watch me play? Alright, well. The other good thing about this mode is that outside of losing the trinkets, I do not lose heroes if they die. So, you know. This mode is a little bit more forgiving. Just a little, though. Those guys are stealthed. Ugh. Do Solemnity. Didn't realize those were stealthed until finally began to peer past everything. Hit the back line. Ow. Ow. More stress for the leper because he's the one I want stressed out the most. Not. And I still can't land a blow because the stupid units are stuffed. Okay. I need to be smart. I need to relieve his stress because I can't let that get too high. I don't want to risk it. Especially with no biscuit. And of course, gotta love the stress bait seeds. Better to go for the party heal.
Wounds of war can be
Don't need it too much, but better safe than
never
sorry. Ow! I hate it when they crit me. Really hate it. You didn't get enough chains and Memeland didn't want to come still. That's unfortunate. I mean, I didn't get a lot of the mats that I wanted either. Like, gosh, I still need a metric ton of the needles for King Hassan. But
compassion is a rarity.
at least Saberlot reached their third ascension. Nice. Saberlot, he's apparently a very good servant, from what I understand. So good on you for getting him to Ascension level 3. I don't like the stress. It's too high. Get better stress relief. But yeah, I didn't get the needles that I wanted, nor the hearts that I apparently needed. So I actually haven't been oh yeah, good, I already really stressed a bit. So I actually did not get, or rather I haven't been farming recently just because, I mean, part of the reason is I just don't see the point in it right now when there's nothing really needed for me from the farming things. I mean, the QP is great, don't get me wrong, but oh boy. Heyo, big ol' Bolden General.
A singular strike.
Oh. Huh. So that's what it meant by Discord, by a streamer mode for Discord. Interesting. I didn't realize that would pop up there. Cool. Okay. And hearts, yeah. Chains and hearts, two of the most needed materials in all of FGO. Or, chains, hearts, and needles. But yeah, I just haven't been farming them recently. I do know that there was another pillar that ended up popping up, and I guess there's some cutscene associated with it that I need to record, since I'm not going to just jump into a stream only for that singular cutscene, but I'll probably do it tonight after I'm done streaming here. Ow! Stupid crits. Thank you for resisting the stuns, though. At least I at least try to get the mana prisms. Yep, nothing wrong with that. Also, I'm sorry if I do miss or am a little bit delayed in addressing something. It's just With all the FGO streaming, I'm kind of used to chat being over here, and now it's not, and I'm about to get resolve check. Oh, barely avoided it, thank God almighty. So I have to keep looking to my right to keep an eye on chat. And it's just like, not just to the corner of my eyes, right, but like I gotta turn my head and look right, so trying your best is always a good thing. No doubt there. So long as you try, you're good. Thank you for that good heal, my Vestal. Bosley or whatever it was, I didn't catch the name. And I thought that I had gotten the right widget. Oh god. Okay, that was not too much stress, thank God. But I did think that I had gotten the proper widget so that stream chat would appear over here. But it's still not working, and I have no idea why. It is highly annoying, though. It doesn't really take too much focus as long as the situation isn't dire, which thankfully it isn't just yet, but it is starting to get increasingly so, especially with the constant stress on my leper dude. I don't want him to enter resolve check because I'm worried that I won't get a good one. And then I'll get afflicted, and that'll just last the rest of this mission, and then it'll be sad times for me, and yeah. But finally the Bone General's dead, so that's something to be happy about. And I forgot I was supposed to be doing AoE heals. Smarticle of me. At least counter stress, but it's not much. That's probably... Oh, that's why I'm not taking as much stress. I completely forgot that the Jester's little stress relief also gave us stress buff. Stress resistant buff. Weird saying there. But yeah, I do have to get used... I should probably get used to splitting my focus regardless. Since it's obvious the chat isn't always going to... Are you kidding me? I thought I was through. Dang it. Double dang it. Shoot. Because if I do stream things other than FGO, and if I can't get the chat widget to properly work, then I am going to need to get used to looking over at another computer. Oh, launch this one.
Decimated.
Thank you for that critical kill there, my grave robber. That is very well timed.
Compassion is a rarity.
See, you gotta get used to looking to the right for chat every once in a while. Okay. Thank God for the dodges. Ow. That wasn't a dodge. Jester. Oh boy. Okay, just impales just that. Alright. I was worried that was going to do more, but thank God it did not. And back to the stress relief duties for you, Thibault. Or Thibault. However you want to pronounce that name.
Impressive.
Oh, that crit is so nice. Stress relief. Sweet, sweet stress relief. Oh, I needed it. Ow. What? I'm still up there? God, it's so hard to tell. Alright. Kill this one. That one is not gonna hit. Only a stumble. Coral. Dang it!
Clarified in a single strike.
Shut it, Ancestor. I don't need you taunting me. Oh, you
waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
I don't like the crits. I really do not. Please stop critting me. Please, please, please. I need that time to move my grave robber back to proper position. Huh. $156 for a signature pen. That sounds a little expensive. Just a little, though. Oh, thank God for the dodge. Get rid of that. There's a kill. Hopefully we've reached that reward now.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pit.
There we go, the sleeper's dream. This takes us away.
A place of refuge, if only for a fleeting moment.
28 of those. Proper order. And you will just give us some more food and an emerald. Everybody is pretty good health-wise. I'm not gonna just do one. Okay. Onward we go.
Furrows of earth, filled with blood.
Everybody's sort of equalized on stress at this point, unfortunately. And that one needs to go down quickly. What is your debuff? Move and stun resistance, fine. Thank you for critting. Like it when my people crit. Don't like it when they crit. Is it selfish? Maybe slightly. Ow. But also not really. There's a kill. Yes. 156 to wait 4 months for a pen. Jeez. Ooh. That's a bad hit. Kinda wish that the Discord was hearing me right now as well. But I don't think I need to be in voice chat on there too. Might be a little weird. Okay, I need to do some stress relief. So 59, 54, 62. But ooh, love the crits on my end.
Inspiration and improvement.
Go for it. Another lovely crit. There we go. Okay, okay. But if you don't mind me asking, Red Velvet, you seemed fairly hyped that I streamed this game again. Was it a good game to watch me stream, or was the fact that I got a little stressed out that one time funny? If you don't mind me asking. Because I am mildly curious. Oh, she's quite weak. That was good kills. Ow. Bleed. Oh, double crits are lovely, even if it does not do more stress heal than normal. Even though I pray it did. Ow. Start the rabble. Gotta keep stress down. More towards the end when I ended up losing the when I had that full party wipe. It's just, you know, sometimes games can get, you know, dig under the skin a little bit, and full party wipes in this game can be quite devastating. I might not have shown it too much, but it did get a little bit underneath my skin when I had that party wipe. But having people to talk to definitely did help with that. I don't like that they moved to the back. But yeah, it was just a little bit. Trust me though, there's been times where I've suffered massive back-to-back losses and it's just like, okay, that's a bit too much of this game for me. I'm gonna shelf it for now. Thanks for watching, and end the stream, but thankfully, it was not that bad last time. Thank God for the dodge. Keep those heals rolling in. Yes. Critical heal. Oh, thank God for that dodge. I didn't remember, but I will be too. You would be upset too, so no worries. Fair point. Ooh. Thank you for critting my. I should not finish that sentence because I was about to freeze it to make it sound like I wanted them to crit me, and I do not want them to crit me. But yeah, this game can occasionally be quite stress-inducing. Just back-to-back bad deaths, back-to-back enemies critting you and your units keep missing. It can, I'll freely admit, it can occasionally get a little bit, you know... Oh, you just like watching, you think it's neat? Yeah, it is a pretty cool game. It's, very... I guess you could call it Lovecraftian inspired. Yeah, it is pretty much Lovecraftian inspired. Like, the current mode I'm playing is from the Color of Madness DLC, which, if you know H.P. Lovecraft, there are the colors from Beyond the Stars, which are strange crystalline entities that warp the surroundings to better suit them, draining all life from them. And this DLC obviously takes quite a bit of inspiration from that. There's also the Crimson Court as well, which is a vampire DLC, but not the traditional vampires either. It's, again, more Lovecraftian in its portrayal of the vampires. So yeah, the game, it has a very eldritch inspiration, which is pretty much what drew me to it in the first place, because I like those kinds of things, to be completely honest. It's always, you know, it's always struck a chord with me, the unknown and stuff. So yeah, that's why that's why I play this game. That, and it's a really difficult game as well, and difficult games can be incredibly fun, if you can overcome the challenges they pose, that is. And while I haven't beaten the game just yet, I am probably doing better in this playthrough than I have in any of my other two... Yeah, I've done 2 playthroughs of this game so far. The first one was before any of the DLCs, the second one was when the second DLC first dropped. And both of those I ended up giving up because I suffered far too big of losses, and it just sort of demotivated me from continuing onwards. But this one, I am keeping my motivation fairly high. I managed to beat one of the harder enemies that could appear. It was a random town event that caused it. Ooh, camp. That will do a great deal for us. And I got quite a few good things, so all in all, things are going quite well here. Nobody's diseased. Just do a little bit of stress relief for everybody then. Ooh, Bless would also be very good. So we have 4 things we can do. 1 companion 30. Do that to her. And then we have 2 more that we can do. We have to do the Bless on my leper for more accuracy. And then 1 more person gets some stress relief. 15, 13, 15. Hit the Jester with it. Oh, nope, I got 1 more to go. Alright, there we go. Almost everybody is fully relieved of their stress, thank God. Onward, forward, march. Color shift, and again with the blazing. Oh God. Freaking giants.
An open door.
Giants are some of the hardest enemies to kill just because of their sheer intense health. I'm actually going to set up here to try and get a quick kill in. Dang it, I was not paying attention. Forgot that battle ballad cannot be used for a second. Should have waited another turn on setup. Tree branch smackdown. Ow. That hurt. That hurt quite a bit. And a bump in the night hurt fairly much as well. Dodged. Ugh. Not much healing was done either. Oh, lovely. Crit is lovely, though. And we lunge. Ooh, lovely crits are lovely. Gil is getting close to Bond 10. Nice. Bond 10 Gil will definitely suit you well. You deserve him after all. Gilgamesh is the strongest servant. Your meeting went well. I was unaware you had a meeting, actually. You might have said it in the Discord and I just missed it, though, I guess. Because while I try to keep an eye on things there, it doesn't always work out the way I'd like to. So I do apologize if I missed you making mention of having a meeting. It's just somewhat difficult to keep track, considering how much actually goes on in the Discord, which honestly surprised me. Oh, God almighty. Double freaking giants. I was unaware that Discords could spawn so much messages, even with only a few people in it. It was honestly a little shocking to me. Okay, we can get a kill here, I think. Goodness. Oh, and it's a critical kill as well. That was nice. So, 2 rounds of 4-on-1. I gotta keep setting up the Shadow Fade here, though. Because it is too good to do. You haven't said anything, Discord. You don't usually have anything to say. Yeah, that's kind of my deal as well. I know I probably should try and find some things to say, but you know, just sometimes the conversations just go so fast that it's just more trying to keep up with everything that is being said there. And you know, a little bit gets just lost in translation. Ooh, gotta get this giant down. Alright, the giant is dead to bleed. So we can afford to battle here. And don't like it, but we're gonna revenge. Haven't really used that one before. Oh, it's for the whole battle. I should probably pay better attention to what my skills do. Slime smack. Ooh.
How quickly the tide turns.
Ow. Thankfully they resisted.
The bigger the
you
beast,
can relate real hard.
greater
Yeah.
the glory.
Just it flies by and it's like just more trouble keeping up because, I mean, before the night before Solomon dropped, I went to bed at like 6 in the evening, and when I wake up at 1 o'clock, there's over 100 messages on the Discord. It's like, what the heck did I miss? And I'm always worried that I missed like something real big, and you know, oh boy. Doggo. Doggo is never a nice enemy to fight. Gosh darn minimum damage. Especially when the conversations are about stuff yet that you don't know about. Yeah, that's another one of the things that tends to, you know, keep me quiet on the Discord is just, okay, you guys can talk about this. I really don't have any meaningful input to insert, so I'm just gonna, you know, watch as quickly as I can and make sure that nothing inappropriate is said or done, which hasn't happened. I mean, I've heard horror stories about some Discords, and thank God my Discord does not seem to qualify under those. The slimes look neato. Yeah. These are... The enemy designs can be very, very cool with this game. Ooh, lovely crits. I don't think that you've seen any of the bosses yet, actually, but it does look like I will be able to hit one of the bosses here shortly, so you'll get to see one of the bosses, and you'll be able to give me some feedback on that, because while the basic enemies look quite good, the bosses can look awesome as well. Okay, and was that the best move? Probably not. Pass the turn, a little bit of stress is fine. Okay, we should kill it. We barely did not kill it. Of course we wouldn't. Ow. That's what I get for not killing the slime. For not killing that crystal. But yeah, the enemy design in this game is on point, in my personal opinion. I gotta kill the giant. The giant needs to be focused down hard. And then... yeah, just focus that giant. Usually Discord gets bad when a lot of people come, like the server your friend is a mod in, and why she's selective in her server. Yeah, I'm in general just gonna keep my Discord server open for now. If that comes to prove to be not the best decision, then I will change it. But right now, it's going fine having an open policy. I forgot that my Vestal needs some massive healing. That is not a good position here. No, we need to move. But yeah, if things get too rowdy, then I'll be more selective. But right now, thank God I do not need to be selective. Though, with all the chatting that is going on, I do think that I am going to need to appoint a mod to that Discord.
Exposed to a killing blow.
That hit hard. That hit very, 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 very hard. Ho, 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 ho. Ouch. Let me outspeed them, please. The server gets really bad, that's why you try not to be a depressed Amy in my server. Well, I am glad that my server is a bit of reprieve for you. And I'm trying to think. I was gonna say something that might have been considered motivational, but it slipped my mind now. But I'm glad that you are not depressed in my server. It sucks that your friend's server is gets really bad. That I can't really imagine that. I mean, I can, but also you did see that giant. Oh right, the Shrieker. You have seen the Shrieker. The Shrieker is a mini boss, so yeah, you have seen one of them, but and you're actually not gonna get to see like 5 of the bosses because I've already completely and utterly destroyed them. At least, I actually think that they have a chance to reappear in Endless Harvest. So you might get to see them? Possibly. Oh, come on. 1 health. No, you are not living with 1 health. You are living with 1 health, you giant. Giant lives with 1 health remaining. Not happy with positioning. Very supportive, and when I get sad, you get pats. Do you want me to implement that system on mine as well, then? You get pats if you get sad? Because that can be done. Gotta kill that giant. Oh, thank God for the kill. People really like you there, which is nice. Well, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say you're well-liked in my server as well. They might tease you a little bit, but they tease me just as much. But it's always good when people are supportive of you, no matter what the source of support is. Kill. Thank you. Okay. Fetid sensor. Alright, that's fine. This round was the last round, so it's better to just get as much healing in as possible.
Sedated.
And there's the Sleeper's Dream. Takes us away. Ooh, okay, this is actually... The food here is appreciated. Plentiful bounty. Everybody is back to full health. Not so much stress, but, you know, we'll get there. And now, you will get to see, if I'm correct, you will get to see another one of the bosses of the Darkest Dungeon. This one being a Color of Madness boss, so get ready. Good old Gilboying. Indeed.
Reality regained.
Meet the Miller. The old owner of this farmstead. Corrupted and driven mad. A tortured soul. We will be putting him out of his misery for the 3rd time at this point. Because this is like, hopefully, at least we'll put him out of his misery. Your friend will poke at me about me. Or your friend will poke at you about me. That's a sign of a good friend. Okay, so revenge is a one-time use. I'll have to keep that in mind. Get a kill.
Annihilated.
As long as we can prevent the Winter's Breath skill. Ow. Okay, get that lunge. Decent damage is decent. Battle Ballad. Scarecrow can't be touched right now. You don't know too much Lovecraft? To be fair, I don't know too much Lovecraft myself. I'm very selective with my Lovecraftian knowledge. And, but what I do know, it's quite interesting. Though I can honestly say I have never read a single H.P. Lovecraft book. So there is that. Despite loving this stuff, I have not read any of his works. Wonder what that says. You only recently found out about the Lovecraftian stuff? I mean, apparently it's very much worth the read. And there is a whole tabletop RPG system based around it that I am mildly interested in. But I have selectively read some Lovecraft stuff. It's very good. Keep the damage on the Miller. Thank you for that crit hit there. This is actually a decent enough setup. Since, the Miller can occasionally just, protect one of those basic farmhand dudes and make himself be completely guarded from all damage. So this is a good setup here. You just went down a rabbit hole of summary of his stories. You know, that's not a bad thing to do. It's a good way to get idea of what Lovecraft is about without getting too drawn into the eldritch machinations of his works. And they are indeed most eldritch in nature. I want to kill one of these, but I also don't, which is limiting. And it is indeed a rabbit hole, I imagine. We need to heal. HP Lovecraft is very good with that. Damage against him is minimal. Right now, it's looking like stress is the major issue here. The Dreamland stuff, or the story about that farmer getting his brain taken out, or the sea people. Yeah, that's Lovecraft for ya. Makes you question your sanity. Always good. Always. 4 to 8. I don't want to get a kill. Oh, I was very lucky that I hit the right thing. The sea people actually do have, or at the very least, the inspiration for them, or inspired by them. There is a section of the game called the Cove, which has a bunch of fish people, which pretty much qualify as sea people, I think. So, stress, no, horror. As long as we dodge the reaping, fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay, keep the lunge strats going here. We'll get a crit one of these days. Battle ballad going. Gives me that extra 6% critical. If I hit, that thing is dead. I don't want to kill it. So if I kill it, then there's the chances that he'll summon one of the little servant dudes, and then he'll Winter's Breath them, and if he Winter's Breaths them, then we're not going to be able to kill him anywhere near as quickly. She's getting quite low. I'm going to need to focus heal her, rather than split my heals up like I have been. And she definitely needs some focused healing. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, he crit healed himself.
Terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Mortal Beloved is always good. To a degree, at least. Away. Keep those heals going for yourself, Mr. Leper. It's literally all you're capable of right now. Literally. Oh, the occasional crits from the Jester are nice, though. Shard of Growth. Ugh. I don't like it. And there goes our healer.
Assault cannot be left unanswered.
Fudge. And it looks like our Jester is going to be joining her shortly here. Jester is irrational.
Really?
That Vestal just had to be so slow,
Take
didn't
him
she?
over the edge into madness.
And there goes our Jester. Okay. Well, lunge strats are out. So, we get rid of a scarecrow. He summons another one, because of course he does. And he's on his way back to full health. Fudge. I can't afford to run. Not just yet. Do other stealth. I need to get the Miller to second position so that we can pick its face.
Uncertainty, the birthplace of dread.
Good crit. This beckoning is going to be a pain. There's that winter's breath that I was worried about. Okay. See, she's gonna die if... Darn. Losing the Jester and the Vestal back-to-back really set this badly. We need to get rid of the frozen farmhand. She's at least got good dodge. And the frickin' Shard of Growth. Because, of course. Heal. No. I'm not losing another one.
Of oblivion.
If I can avoid it, that is. So we will have to retreat. Because I am not losing 2 more relics. Give me a chance here. This team is fast. Abandon the farmstead. Yes. Quite unfortunate. Flawed release, the Fits, and Infirm. Those Infirm definitely needs to get healed, as does the Fits. But that was a failure.
There is a great horror beneath the manor.
They reclaimed 11 shards their payment.
That must be destroyed.
Did I lose ancestral trinkets? I do believe I did. Unfortunate. And one of the shard trinkets as well. Dang it. Oh well. I knew what I was getting into, so nobody to blame but myself. Get rid of the Fits, please. I could do without. Your meeting went well? Awesome. That is good to hear. It is always nice when things go well. Alright, let's take out the Shrieker again. Party-wise... Obviously not you. Heal. So Grave Robber's out right now. Heal... no. Guard. Said no. Yes. And yes. Okay, we can put you in back position, so that way you can, at the very least, Holy Lance twice. You can operate from any position. Buff, accuracy, damage from guarded. Yes, this will work. And we'll give you some pure damage here. So that maybe, just maybe, we can take this thing out. Alright. It was your third meeting with your new peer support. Ah! That is good to hear that that went well then. Sorry, I'm a little bit trying to think of what exactly would be good here. Yeah, let's just equip her with some damage trinkets as well. The Dismas head, since she has the health, and the Ancestor Signet ring for the accuracy. Third meeting with your new peer support. Yes, I'm sure I wish to continue. So, 1, 2, 3, and then just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this will be good. Embark. Ugh. But you're gonna get to see that bird thing again. Because I didn't get enough of it the first time. Up. Always holy water before fighting this thing. Because it helps. Eldritch and Beast, good to know. But, again, because I can't seem to say it enough, I am glad to hear that that went well, Red Velvet.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Got some holy water. Surprise stun there. Usually you don't get stuns on this thing. It's got decent bleed resist. 916, 1324. Oh, lovely 36-point critical hit. And there's the fails. Not gonna hit it again. You are really watered up already, so no point. Plague Burb indeed. Plague Burb is best burb in this game. More accuracy. To hit this burb and take it down, out, and around the back. Ow. Burb is hitting my Crusader very hard here. I don't like that. Sure. Dang it. I can't hit the burb. The burb does not want to be hit by myself.
A devastating
Except
blow.
for everybody else that doesn't do much damage can hit the burb, apparently. Go figure. Finally use that. And hack at it. Come on, we've almost got it dead. Almost got it. Dodge and speed. It's got too high a dodge. And it's got pretty decent debuff. We'll just increase our accuracy a little bit more. This should be the last round of combat, if memory serves. Anyone else having Discord issues? Not so far as I've noticed, Masaki. Not so far as I have noticed, but been streaming for the past hour-ish, so I'm not sure what kind of issues have been had, just out of curiosity. And yes, do not eat any more people, Burb. That would be nice if you did not. Oh, we nearly got it. Oh, I think we got one more round out of it. Do we? We do. Yes!
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
The burb is done.
As victories mount,
It is dead
so too will
for
resistance.
now. Oh no, I press continue. Just return. Alright. Yep, that is pretty much everything we've lost so far. But yay, I succeeded. That's a bad one. That doesn't matter much. Warrior of Light is actually very good for a Crusader to have. Yes, goodbye, Plague Burb. It will be back, though. Trust me,
In time,
it will be back.
you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Okay. So... I am going to lock in that Warrior of Light because that is a fairly good one to have. And then it was you got something quite bad. Yeah, Infirm. I don't like that on you. Get rid of that. And you apparently gained a disease somewhere along the lines. Get rid of that hysterical blindness. And then the rest of your passive stress relief will do. And then go to the bar. Drink your cares away. You won't drink. You will drink. Goodbye, stress again. And 4 is the only other one with some stress. He will only flagellate. That is perfectly fine. But yeah, what are the Discord issues that are currently being had? Just because I am curious. Okay, we did reclaim all of our ancestral trinkets. Good. Whew, got the burps. And the stagecoach. Level 3s. I might actually need them, because I do need to buff up these Vestals here. So let's see what kind of missions we've got here. First, we do have a veteran mission. It is short as well. But I do have these guys. So this, and then 2 Vestals. So I'm not going to do a champion mission with them, even though I would like to proceed. I don't want to risk their sanity. Actually, short champion. Oh. You know what, we're gonna risk some sanity here. Okay, so... yeah, they're begging me not to go, but I'm not gonna listen to them. They need to suck it up, buttercups. Because I need good healers quickly. And you will get that head, and that'll be it for you. You get the eye and the candle. I think it's Discord itself that's just acting up. Ah. Okay. Let's make sure these guys are all good, though. Otherwise, get the Reign of Sorrows and get Exsanguinate. You're a second position, so you don't need that or that. Get 2 frontliner skills. I would rather, instead of the... I don't know, we do need a D-stealth. But instead of that, get that. You will do that. And you don't have a mark party here, so take that. And we have other healers, so take that. Okay. Going into a champion level dungeon with this. Pretty much Discord needs to fix their shite. Yeah, Discord is weird. And I'm not fully assimilated to that, so even saying that, says a lot. Did I hear about your Christmas gift? I want to say it was... I remember seeing you post something. I just can't pick it off the very tip top of my noodle. And I'm very bad at that. You got $40 left to spend. Should I save for that GSSR on FGO? Because you're going to stream your rolls. I would probably save for that, Misaki. Just because that is a very, very good thing. A free well, not free, but a guaranteed 5-star servant. And people have gotten multiple 5-star servants in a 10 roll. So, you know, you might get that kind of lucky and just get like 2 5-star servants. So if I were you, I would probably go for that GSSR. Use the shovel on the grave. Ooh. Ugh. That's less than ideal. Okay. Snipe. Or blind fire. Better this. But be sure to let me know when you stream, because I would like to see that, Misaki. I might end up streaming my GSSR rolls. It just depends on the range of the GSSR, because part of me wants to roll that and the King Hassan rolls in one, but I honestly do not know when the GSSR will start/end, because the King Hassan banner, if we go by JP, will be King Hassan banner. Oh, come on. The King Hassan banner is according to JP, King Hassan banner starts halfway through January to the end, while the GSSR starts at the very beginning of January to mid-January. There's also the Musashi banner, which is at the very beginning of January as well. So, meh. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Double stuns. That's not nice. That's not nice at all. I don't like that I have to keep my healing up here.
Inspiration and improvement.
This big slime needs to die quickly. One day you'll see a Misaki stream. And that one day could be within the matter of a week, if he plans on doing the GSSR stream right when it drops. So hold fast and stay strong, for you do not know when it will come along.
Sedated.
Oh, stop focusing her. Please stop focusing on Montgomery. I said stop focusing on Montgomery, not keep.
Press this advantage. Give them no
That's
quarter.
one slime done. And of course it's going to just bring it back. Keep those heals going. Okay. We need to start taking out these ones.
Decimated.
Oh, lovely. Crit is lovely. Burrows, yeah. Okay, that was a smart move, because now the bleed will kill the big one. Yeah, that was the right way to do it.
Slowly. Gently. This
Still gonna duplicate itself, and it's of course going to crit, because the game loves me.
a momentary abatement.
You're a scuffed streamer. When you step into your stream, you'll question your sanity. Oh, no need to worry about that, Misaki. I question my sanity every single day. And it's not because of your streams. I'm just naturally that kind of questioning. After all, what is real, what is pretend? Other insane lines, insert them here. Ooh, you have an A. Oh, no! Not another one? I didn't know they could do that. Dang it. I really did not know that they could do that. Big slime boy needs to go bye-bye, boy. It ain't no lie, got to say bye-bye-bye. Yeah, that was my next question. What do you mean by you're a scuffed streamer, Misaki? Thank you for bringing that up, Red Velvet. I almost forgot in the fact that they frickin' made another big one. Trash slash fake. I don't think you're a fake. Oh, come on. Slash trash streamer, Misaki. Oh, good lord. This is not going too well. This is not going well at all. Backline is dead. Gotta kill the big ectoplasm. Just got to. Oh, that's why. These two are mixed around. I was wondering why I wasn't having the Hand of Fate attack. These two are in the wrong positions. Probably due to their... One of them probably had a shuffle of some sort. Yeah, that does bring memories up when these two did shuffle me. Ow.
Injury.
Resist. Thank you for the resisting of that stun. Okay. Stun the little guy. Or completely whiff. That works just as well. Not really. Waiting for 10. Very good. Screw you, slimes. You slimes are never ending.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Oh, not a hand's breadth, ancestor. Not a hand's breadth at all.
But never hidden.
Okay.
Obliterated.
Thank you. Good hit. That one is dead. And then there was only one.
Their cursed
Do
champion
not
falls.
make another big one. I'm going to stun you. Okay, it didn't make a big one yet.
Exposed
It crit
to
me,
a
though.
thrilling blow.
And, okay, that is not... Oh, they are both very close to resolve checks. And there we go.
Destroy them.
Oh, that was not fun. That was hell itself. Pretty much, at least. And there's more to go. Okay. Hateful Virago, one of those crones, and two of them. Blind Fire. It's probably the best option right now. I'm not gonna avoid stress, I don't think. It's unfortunate, but true. Stress avoidance is not for me, but for you? I don't know. My sanity might be a little bit in question right now. Ow. Ow. Okay, they both... Oh, good lord, that's bad. No wonder they aren't hitting. They're both bleeding, at least. Okay, so these two need to just... that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. That is expected, to be completely honest.
The bulwarks of the mind have fallen.
That crit is very nicely received. That hit is not, especially since she's blighted.
Of oblivion.
And resolve checked. Hopeless. Joy and dead.
Another life wasted in the pursuit of glory and gold.
Paranoid. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This turned exactly where I kind of expected it to.
Annihilated.
Critical kill is nice and very much needed. She is dead. That one is still up. Good lord. Don't hit me so hard. Okay, we need to take out this thing before it spawns another. And of course we miss. Heals. Heals are needed. Very badly. And it spawns another one. Good gracious. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. I cannot hit the broadside of a barn, it seems.
Their formation is
That
broken.
is not the move I wish
Maintain
to
the
use.
offensive.
Because now they can cytokinesis again. That one's dead, though. We have an accuracy debuff. Just heal then. You have a new stream overlay? Cool.
Unnerved.
Still don't know how you did that last one, but it was very nice. You did have a very good stream overlay in the last stream of yours. I caught Misaki. Okay. I am going to just straight snipe this one.
As the fiend
Very well
falls,
shot, very well
a
put.
faint hope blossoms.
Virago is done. Kill. Heavy damage. It resisted the bleed. Let me go first, let me go first. Kill it. 69. Only a 74. Please. Yes! Holy goodness gracious.
Seize this momentum. Push on to
And
the
we're not
task's
done.
end.
As expected. So we have to complete 100% of room battles. And there's 2 more rooms. No. I'm gonna have to abandon this one. Cause yeah,
You will endure this loss
a healer got
and learn
owned
from it.
far too quickly. Okay. Manic for money. Less health. Self-worship. And rabies. Gotta love it when your people get rabies.
Their customs are curious.
Normal
And
trinket
that
cost by
generosity is
50%
notoriously
decrease.
short-lived.
Okay. That's fine. And everybody else is good. Okay. Gonna keep going. Though I do think we are going to take a step into the courtyard here. I just need to get these 3 on recovery. Are you fine anywhere? Yeah, she is fine anywhere, so I'm going to do my standard funny thing with Vestals and put them in a brothel to relieve stress. Because that's always funny. It's a weird funny, but it is funny. Okay. So, I could go ahead and hit the wheel up, but I'm not going to. I could also hit the cove up, but I am not going to. No, I am not. We are instead going to, do the Crimson Courtyard mission, or at least start it, where the Viscount has invited me to a loathsome dinner. So it would be rude to not accept the invitation. I'm going to go with my probably favorite party setup of having multiple of these guys. These guys being, Crusaders. That's what it is. Don't know why it took me so long to think of what to call them. And one more unit. I don't want a triple Crusader party. We'll bring the leper. We need some heavier damage. I'm not gonna do a lot of stuff. What do you mean by that, Red Velvet? What do you mean I'm not gonna do a lot of stuff? Ah, you were doodling? Very nice. Doodle, doodle, doodle. Doodle all day long. Okay, let's make sure these guys' skills are up to snuff. You two always are, and then get those heals. There we go. And nah, that's not worth it. Okay. What do I need for the sanitarium upgrades? 16 busts. Okay. Just had to remember. And now we outfit them with the trinkets. Candle, ring. Keep forgetting that is indeed a melee skill. So, pen and sun ring. Yeah, pen and sun ring. You'll get a sun ring and a head or a box. 15 damage, 2 speed. You don't really need the speed, so you'll get a head. And then you will get a scroll and a head. There we go. Oh, you were saying I'm not gonna do... Oh, I'm not gonna do this a lot. Fair. I do say that a lot. And also, I think I want to say... I say a lot of things quite a bit, actually. But you have a fair point there. Oof, you were ignored. Rip. You can come to the stream, but you wouldn't call it a bless. It's a blessing for me you weren't ignored then. Oh, friend. Yes, I will embark and consume an invitation to the courtyard. Get ready for some, fairly interesting enemies designs here, everybody. And go 2 stacks of torches and 2 and 1 bit of blood. And this will do. Yep.
The feasting and revelry would last for weeks at a time. Great stone tables were set with such an abundance of rare delicacies that we would stuff ourselves until the exotic became mundane. When the lavish spread began to spoil, a ravenous gourmand gleefully proposed that we sample from the fetid pile of composting refuse. The notion was dismissed as decidedly unhealthy. But days later, he was found cackling madly atop a heap of rancid comestibles, licking his fingers in delight.
Yeah, my ancestor clearly had some interesting company. But I keep forgetting to mention, Red Velvet, but by watching me through PS4, you're watching me in high definition.
The corpulent braggart could never eat his fill. Let him dine on sharpened steel tonight.
No need to apologize. But yeah, get ready for some interesting enemy designs, and I hope that the slightly disturbing bit of information the Ancestor just dumped on you all is, fine. Light a torch for a little bit of buff. Don't need the stress relief that Hive provides. Also, the level design here is quite nice as well. Well, oh, you gotta be kidding me. How did we get surprised? Well, that's unfortunate. This is not the kind of setup I want. I rather would have my leper in the front lines here. Kinda can only operate from the front lines. Guess so. It's the only way you can watch. Fair. Fairly fair. Spooky stuffs indeed. The courtyard has probably the second most disturbing enemy models, I would have to say. I've got to do this, because I gotta get my leper up front, and continuously pushing him back would not be conducive to such a thing. There we go.
The abyss.
But yeah, the real interesting stuff will be presenting itself here soon. Because outside of this mosquito, the sycophant, you're not seeing anything but the standard enemy layouts. The courtyard exclusive enemies are,
The horror.
Also could dumbify what the Ancestor said since you missed it. Pretty much the Ancestor was describing the days when this courtyard was opulent in nature and how they had partied pretty much for many weeks and the food table had gone bad, but one of the members said that let us taste this fetid food, and the others pretty much said no, it's probably not the most healthy of things to do, and they let it be. But then days later they found the Viscount atop a pile of rotted food, licking his fingers in a satisfied manner. What's the other spooky stuff? It's the enemy designs, mainly. You could also say that the lore of the game can be quite disturbing at points as well, but... And I might go through all that at some point, but not... I obviously can't do it right now, you can only do it from the Hamlet. Okay. Here's some enemies for the courtyard. They don't look anything outside the ordinary right now, but if we let them, they will gain a very interesting appearance. This one is going to. The little butler becomes much more insectoid in nature, which should give you an idea for the theming of these vampires, as one might call them. Go for the AoEs, because he can't block. Oh, the guard's already down. We're gonna see if we can't get her to go into her second stake here. This courtesan. She doesn't seem to want to, though.
the birthplace of dread.
We'll give her one more turn to attempt it. Mosquito monsters? Not quite. They all have the Crimson Curse, which is vampirism.
Sedated.
Except the vampirism as presented in this game is obviously not standard. They are bloodsuckers, yes. Which does mean that they have much more insectoid manners of appearance, as evidenced by this courtesan here.
Eradicated.
Suffice to say,
Remind
they're not
yourself
the most
that
pleasant
overconfidence
things to look
is a
at.
slow and insidious killer.
Rid of that, and I do want these paintings. I don't need this extra, but I'll do this with herbs. This hive I will gladly burn for some stress relief. But yeah, mosquito monsters is
If
a
only treasure
this is
could staunch the
that's
flow.
a treasure one, not
Otherworldly corruption.
Mosquito monsters is a fairly accurate way of putting them. It is a fairly accurate way of putting them. It is the... I guess it's somewhat close to the Lovecraftian interpretation of vampires. So, you're not wrong that they are mosquitoes, though. They certainly look the part. Right, it's these ones, that's the stress relief. Derp. Except for outside the courtyard where it doesn't work. When did you get a disease? I thought I was on top of those. And a dead end. That sucks. Another thing about these maps is that they are preset. So while I could theoretically just go to the Darkest Dungeon wiki and actually just like not wander around here completely blind, it's a little bit cheaty for me, so I do wander around blind with this one. This and the Darkest Dungeon are the only maps that are preset, though. All the other ones are completely random. I don't remember what you do, but we'll have you... Okay, that's a bleed thing. Okay, good to know. Traps.
Ancient
A trap
traps
bleed.
lie in wait.
Okay, that's weird.
Unsprung and
We got
thirsting
trap,
for
but we
blood.
also got a combat. That's weird how that works.
Annihilated.
Mosquitoes transmit diseases. Mosquitoes vampires confirmed. She's on to us. I didn't say anything. You're not onto any sort of conspiracy at all, Red Velvet. None at all. Kill? Almost. Almost. Should actually use this time for a little bit of stress relief, if possible. Because she is quite stressed out.
Obliterated.
There we go. Now we're kind of forced to stress relief. Aha! All according to plan. All. Also about your Christmas gift? Yeah. I do remember you posted something on the Discord. I just cannot remember it off the tippy top of my noodle, which is bad because I tend to not remember things quite a bit. I wonder what that says about me. It's actually kind of fine. They're not necessary at the moment. Vestal. You'll post a pic with your other stuff when it comes. Cool. I look forward to it. Oh man, just critting with these heals. Left, right, and center here. 629.
Vigor is
gracious.
restored.
The crits are
Their
ridiculous.
formation is broken. Maintain the
I'm not
offensive.
gonna complain about it. Money, 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 money,
These
money.
creatures can be felled.
Need
They
it.
can be beaten.
Okay. You have bad memory too? Bad memory people unite. Tomorrow. We'll totally remember to unite. I don't need loot. My inventory's full. Flowers only give loot. More standard enemies, except for the mosquito. It's that Casco. Oh, right. Now I remember now. Okay. Mentioning that did remind me.
Decisive pummeling.
And I also forgot to... it might have been posted in the Discord. Heck, it probably was posted in the Discord somewhere. But where do you get those things? Because I kind of want to look and see if they've got a Gramps one. Because I kind of want a Gramps. A little mini Gramps. I think it'd look awesome. I don't know. What were we doing? I forgot. Did we say we were doing something tomorrow? Good hit is good. Kill the mosquito.
Press
There we go.
disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Useless critical heal on yourself, but weird flex, but okay.
Decimated.
Good. Then there was one. It's almost done. Ow! That hurt quite a bit. Somebody needs some focused healing. Anime merch websites, but lately been using Aitai Kuji recently. I might have to check that out. Because I really, really would like mini Gramps, you know? I think it would be quite nice to have. Kill.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
If I could zoom in. There we go. But, obviously they have the guilds. Do they have, like, every servant from Fate there? Because if so, that'd be quite the impressive catalog of, mini servant Nendroid? Yeah, Nendroid. The new Caskill one will go well with your old one, yes. Then you just need to get an Enkidu and the collection will be complete. Make sure you don't get a Saber, though. Because then, you know, the guilds might fight over her. Not every servant? Okay. Sad, but I guess it is mildly understandable. That might be a little bit too much work to have one of every servant, considering they keep coming out with more and more new ones.
A singular strike.
Lovely crit there. Sucks that it dodged there. Not so lovely crits.
Unbalanced.
Can we kill the bug? Almost. Hoping to get an Archer Emiya one. I'm sure you'll manage. Just keep Gil away from them. Just keep the Gills away from him. Otherwise, you know, you might come home to find a bunch of little plush weapons scattered about the ground. which actually would be kind of cool. Now that I'm saying it aloud.
A momentary abatement.
Kill the bug, please. There we go. And now with only this one. 41, 35. Can do some stress relief. I think they're coming out with an Arjuna one. Is there a Karna? Because that pair would go together just as well as a Gil Archer pair.
Abatement.
Hit it. Miss. Can't say I didn't try. Okay, yeah, this is pretty much an ideal situation to get healed up. Your Gilgamesh one has a Gate of Babylon piece. Nice. Very nice, that is.
A momentary abatement.
Is it just like a plush golden circle that can be fitted behind him, or what? You gotta tell us. The masses need to know.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
I should probably get rid of that blight. I don't have any way to get rid of that blight, so never mind that statement. Okay. 25, 27, do yourself. Critical. Very nice. Oh wow, it outsped me. Huh. Would you look at that? Try again. There we go. There we go. Combat done. That was a nice, refreshing combat.
This expedition at
I
least
do want-
promises success.
Don't need. Light it up. Take. Use. We have better chances of getting more rubies than we are gold, so there we go. That would be appreciated. Oh, shoot. She's wasting. Okay, thank God, no combat. This is a very, very windy room here. I feel like I'm probably searching for a key piece as well, because this tends to be gated behind literal gates that need keys that are scattered amongst the level. Also, proper party order. Thank you. Okay. Good trap dodge. Oh, that is a good point. That trap didn't actually trigger. I wonder if that's a... It must be a bug or something. It's the first time I've ever seen it, but... Just because I'm the first doesn't mean it hasn't happened before. I'm also mildly worried because there is another, not much of a mosquito enemy that can reside in the courtyard that I do not really want to fight. And you will know it when you see it too.
Precision and power.
The maggots are never fun either. Kill them all.
Impressive.
Kill them all. Let God sort out the rest. Kill them all. Kill them all. Put my limits to the test. Oof, it goes first. Resisted everything though, thank goodness. And one lives. And it doesn't anymore. Good.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Keep scouting, man. It's very long, very windy. Journey back's gonna be very, very... wise and true. You get blood. Giftsy with treasure. Nothing I can use, unfortunately. Center, please. Oh, come on. Jeez Louise. This is a very long, windy path. I almost wish I didn't take that vow to not cheat. Okay, there's some more enemies from the courtyard. Look at them. Look at these chevaliers. They're very insectoid, but not too mosquitoid. Mosquitoid? Mosquitoid. Yeah, I saw that you did post a link. I will be sure. I can't really check it out, unfortunately, as easy as when I got Fate up because Discord is on another screen in its entirety. But when this combat is done, I will see how quickly I can navigate to it. It should just be easy as pressing the window button, but... Ow. Bleed. Thankfully not too intense. First... Critical hits, of course. Okay. Go for a stun on it then. Down. Now. Oh, lovely crits are lovely. I love them so. And the action economy has shifted to our favor. Ow. I have to heal at this point. Those big ones look like ants a bit. Yeah, they do. They also kind of look like praying mantises with the two very sickle-like arms there. But ants is another very good description for them. There we go. And then there was one. One that I can't touch with this unit. Just because of poor position. And it gets an attack. Ow. It's a baddish bleed. That's a very good crit. Or cricket mantis things. Cricket mantis. Ugh. That is actually a very disturbing thing to think of. A cricket praying mantis. Ooh. Actually, a lot of insect. Ooh, good dodge. That was stress. A lot of insect hybrids would be very disturbing if they became reality.
A momentary abatement.
Like incredibly disturbing. Stress over yourself. All things considered, this battle actually went fairly well for me. Only a little bit of bleed. Ooh, the jute tapestry though. Oh, the deeds though. I gotta take the jute tapestry though. It's too valuable. And then we can drop that for the deeds. And we can drop the food for the crests. We don't need that much, thankfully. We've actually been keeping on top of our heals. More loot that I do not need. Keep things lit for the buff. Even more to this map. I mean, look how big this zone is. It won't even let me zoom out. It's so massive. That says a lot. I'm actually surprised this party has lasted as long as it has, too. Generally, with the Crimson Courtyard, the sheer length of the missions, it's designed to make you have to leave occasionally and come back, since it actually saves your progress. 70, 70, 70. Ugh. Oh, come on. I did not take that.
Ambushed by foul intention.
Okay. Again, the weirdness happens.
A devastating
There's
blow.
no... Oh, okay, the trap is a battle trap. I get it now. It's not a bug, it's a battle trap. Okay. I'm just... had a brain fart, and it didn't occur to me that it could be a battle trap before this moment. But now that it has occurred to me, I get it now. Okay. Just had a massive blonde moment, everybody. A little bit ago. Alright. Thankfully, the trap's combat was not terrible. We could potentially relieve some stress now as well. 13, 8, 14, 14. Stress and heals are always good things to heal. It's like a PMD monster house. That rings a bell. I just can't place which bell it rings right now. I know I've heard of Monster House. I just don't remember. Oh shoot. Okay, thank God he resisted. And thank God he didn't get the Crimson Curse. I just can't put where I've heard of Monster House. I swear, if this loops around, I'm going to cry a little bit. Unless if it links to right there, then maybe not so much. Esquires. Okay. Thirst. Eh. Smite this one. Or not. Get rid of this one, please. I do not need to deal with its incessant whining. There we go. Pointless critical heal of yourself, but weird flex. But okay.
Such a terrible assault.
That hurts. That Esquire just changed the name of the game a bit. Oh, thankfully that one did not do the same, though. That could have been very poor. Even still, that was a metric ton of damage. Very spread apart. Makes sense, though. We need some sort of damage to have been taken. Go for it. Come on. You had an 87. Rib Cracker. Pistol. Move and debuff. Thirst. Heals her up. She's also no longer in Sacred Lance range. And then that guy does the thirst. Critically heals himself, of course. And he gains the Insectoid trait. Alright, it's one less. Even still, this is most definitely the tough... Ow.
Injury.
I didn't know they could crit a riposte.
Palpable fear.
Really?
The wounds
She
of
would
war
attack.
can be healed, but never hidden.
And he thirsts as well. Dang it. Stress-wise, we're nowhere near as good as we were at the beginning of all this. Nor are we health-wise. Stop with the thirst! You are debuffed now, though, to be slower and less accurate. So that's something to be happy about. Get rid of the fat one.
A powerful blow.
That crit. Then there's this one. It can literally only do the thirst at this point, and I do not want to risk vampirism. But it looks like I'm gonna risk it. Oh no, it has needling Ooh. Oh no. Pavel is irrational. Fudge.
Reeling, gasping.
That massive crit at the very beginning is what caused that. Okay. No, come on, come on. Let me do something, let me do something. Dang it! You can't stop the thirst. Oh no. Red Velvet has become one of them. Be wary. Oh, come on!
Clarified in a single strike.
That severely annoyed me. It's got lowered speed and accuracy for 2 rounds. We need to take this time to recover a little bit. Just good Lord Almighty, we took a lot of punishment from this combat. Stress and health-wise. Mainly stress, though. This needling excretion again. That is a stress one, too. That's why it's so bad. If we can get his stress down to 0, then we'll lose the irrational affliction, but that's easier said than done. Even if it is quite low at this point. And it's about to go. Oh, thank God for the dodge. Okay, we can go another round. Nobody has said anything. Okay, now we can't afford to waste time. Because reinforcements can come,
Compassion is
but it only comes when somebody makes a comment like, what are we wasting time for? Whoa, I just got a really weird sense of lightheadedness for no reason. Out of nowhere. That was weird. Okay. Ooh, okay. Childhood's treasure and Arbel's only trinket. Heal skills are a lot better. I definitely need to take that because exclusive trinkets are rare. I will drop the keys for that. And let's get rid of as much stress as we can. Yeah, she's gonna throw a fit because she's afflicted. I'm gonna keep the rest of the torches on hand. No more stress relief. Or rather, no more lighting it up. More just stress relief where able. Excuse me. Chest. More esquires that need to die quickly. Of course, we don't get first move. Good. Very good AoE, at least. I don't know why you would hit yourself, but strange flex, but okay. Okay, that's one esquire down. Good. Thirst. Pushes that other esquire even further back. Oh no. Okay, not anywhere near as bad. The massive bleed is uncalled for. And that is fine. I can still heal.
The wounds of war can be healed.
He desperately
But
needs
never
heals,
hidden.
though. And gotta hit this guy. Almost. He's almost there. We can outspeed him, which we do. And if we can get an attack off... Yes! Okay. The esquires are done. Thank God. But we're about to have another affliction at this rate.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered.
Fortunately, I don't think this party is going to be good to keep going for too much longer. Read. Read, foul monsters. Yes, read the word of the Lord. He will purify you of your sins. Oh boy. Horrified mosquito screeching. Yes. Indeed. And it would undo the stress relief I was trying to impart. Okay. These two are very close to resolve checks. Let's hope counter that a little bit. Yeah, it's got decent stun resist, but we gotta take a shot. Yes! Free turns! Gotta love them. Want to get rid of your affliction first. And then we can focus on stress relief on others. It's very close. And here we go. Haunt is masochistic. Oh boy.
Injury. Find it in no short supply.
And you are wasting away. Easy fix, though. Not gonna get a stun off anymore, so just do a party heal, I guess. Choice cut. At the very least, this thing doesn't have too much it can do negative-wise. Okay. Stress relief yourself, then. If he doesn't want it, you'll take it. Okay. Alright. We do need to finish them. And I wasn't paying attention to her. She is fearful. Whoops.
Fear and frailty finally claim their due.
Okay. Not what I meant to do, but alright. Light bless all my allies. You stress heal, and then you don't. Thank you for avoiding that, at least. Masochistic, I'm kink-shaming your unit. Yeah. These things can get quite interesting. I mean, not really. Irrational, masochistic, fearful. I think there's paranoid as well. Key needed for the adventure, so I did need to come here. Key of reflection, blue. We will drop a stack of food for it. And then more scouting. An empty room here. I imagine this is probably going to link up right there. And of course, now we get the hunger check. I'm going to keep going for the moment. It's not like you get any more stressed. If I can avoid things, then that'd be nice. Okay, these do indeed link up. So I'm guessing these two are probably going to be dead ends. I do want to explore them, however, because I am a little bit of a completionist. Oh god, no. No, 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 no. Not this thing. This is what I was worried about. The Crocodilian Bloodsucker. A combination of a crocodile and something else. It is one of the most dangerous units here in the Crimson Courtyard. You haven't seen its true power just yet, but you will. Trust me, you will. Lurking Fear moves it closer and gives it damage and protection buffs. Just Solemnity. We're gonna need all the health we can get. Teeth Rake. Again, it's not its true potential. That pull upwards is bad, though. Thank you, actually. That is exactly what I needed you to do, was move back. And then stress heal yourself, because you two are out of order of turns. Ow!
To a killing blow.
Maybe you do get an idea of what this thing is capable of. Maybe, just maybe you do. And he is refusing heals. Fudge. Heal this one then. That would have been nice on him. Move forwards. And then let me do something. Thank you. Heal him. No stress. I return and you're fighting an alligator with bug legs. Not just bug legs, but if you look there, it also has an hive ingrown in its back. So yeah. It's not just bug. Doesn't have just bug legs. Has a hive back. Submerge. Alright, that's not good. That means it's about to use its most devastating attack here. Oh, I'm trying. Apex Predator. Okay. That actually did less damage than most of its other attacks have. Unfortunately, it is now in a very unoptimal position. For some things. However, my leper can now actually hit it. But I was hoping not to encounter this thing. I can still smack it. That's good. Protection is not. Swarm and Corruption. There's the Bug Hive back. Accuracy debuff, because why not? Oh no.
Perched at the very
Haunt.
precipice of oblivion.
No, you are not dying on me. Oh no, Joland. Joland is fearful. This is not good. Okay. We can do this, do this. We can do this, do this. We can do this, do this. We can do this. Oh, that's lucky. No!
This is no place
Never
for
mind.
the weak
I
or
spoke too soon.
foolhardy.
Well, there goes one of my Crusaders. Unfortunately. He had a heart attack. It was the Masochist as well. You see that, Red Velvet? You kink-shamed him to death. Oh boy. This battle took a bad turn. As long as it doesn't move too far back, though. Okay. Not so much okay, because that means it's gonna be doing its big move here shortly. Oh, come on! Please let me hit it. Apex Predator, not on my healer. Okay. Big damage. But, thank God Almighty, it has not moved to the back line. Of course. Of
Injury and
course.
despondence,
She's bleeding
some
as well.
stage for heroism, or
Oh,
cowardice.
thank God she survived that. However, it's otherwise a dead turn. Unless that had moved, and it didn't. He is not just a child. I do not know why you say so. That's some heavy bleed. Move forwards. Heard you say my name at the top of the stairs. Yeah, the Crusader that was a masochist, he died. So in other words, you kink-shamed him to death. The one that you kink-shamed is dead. Okay. Okay. We can do this, do this. We can do this, do this. We can do this, do this. Lurking Fear. Come on. He is on his last legs. Heal yourself, please. Good. Good. Good, she says. Good. You're happy you kink-shamed him to death. But quite literally, he had a heart attack and died. And that only happens when they get to incredibly high stress levels. And my Vestal's getting there too. Alright. I need to party heal as much as possible. Teeth rake. No. Okay. Could be worse. No. 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 Heart attack. No. Bad heart attack is bad. No. Don't pass your freaking turn. 38. It's a 12% chance to crit. Only a 17% chance to hit. No wonder I have not been hitting. Take the risk. We hit. We did not crit. Oh god. Please live, Vestal. The plants are technically things that can be attacked. However, they have dodge of... No! Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. They would take 80% less damage, and they have insane dodge, so I cannot hit them. Okay. 1v1, let's go. Submerge. It is about to do its big attack. It healed. Because of course it did. I may suffer a party wipe here.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Yep, that is the true test here. The truest of tests. If we can get in one more hit, then we should win. No, never mind, it healed. And it's faster than me. And that's party wipe.
More ashes. More disappointment.
I should have stopped after I got that key.
There can be no glory in its accomplishment.
I should have stopped after I got that key. I'm stubborn, though. Oh, so stubborn.
All my life, I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind. It was a yearning.
Shrieker stole 8 of my trinkets from my down party. That was literally everything. Yep. Rip, Havel, Demors, Jolland, Pont. All of my... Well, I still have one Crusader, but... that was the duo that I think helped me helped me take out the ruins. Rip indeed. Rabies cured, flagellation, no longer rapturous is good. This is always like what I like to see with the Vestals. Experience undreamt pleasures and refuses to leave the brothel. That's always funny to see. Never fails to cheer me up a bit. Hey, what do you know? The Shrieker's back. What do you say we get our stuff back from him? Again. Because good lord, this Shrieker, he keeps paying me a visit. Okay. Dupe. 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 I need to get another high level Vestal, and I only have 2 left. Strike that. I have 4 again. Because the game took pity on me.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
I could also use another Crusader. Thank you, game.
A mighty sword
Thank you so
arm
much.
anchored by holy purpose.
Okay.
A zealous warrior.
Let's reclaim our stuff. Yeah, I'm still embarking. That'll do. Oh boy. I really should have retreated from that courtyard mission after getting the key. That crocodilian just killed. And the burb is back, by the way. Guess who's back? Back again. Burb is back. Tell a friend. Burb is back. 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 Back. Woohoo! Guess who's back? It can penetrate stealth, apparently. That is actually news to me. Yes, curse the Hive Gator indubitably. It is the reason that I just wiped. It's the reason a lot of people wipe, though. Yes, Plague Burb. Like I was singing, guess who's back? Back again. Plague Burb is back. Tell a friend. Beauty feels. Why are you focusing on Trelly? What did she do to you? I mean, yeah, she just hit you hard. You're supposed to be in timeout. It's a burb. Burbs don't listen, don't you know? Just like parrots. Parrots don't listen to people. So why would this burb be different? Do that. And lunge. Missed. Luck to deliver. Hit is good. Might actually take it down. If it doesn't take Charlie down first, that is. Please do not kill my high-level grave robber. Please. She outspeeds everything, though, I think. Oh, goodness gracious. Only 38. Yeah, no. Fall back. And heal her. So she doesn't die from the next hit. Peck, peck. Come on, Burb. You need to die here. I said you need to die here, bud. Perish in divine light.
Their cursed champion falls.
There we go. The Burb is back in timeout.
So too will
Thanks for giving me back everything I just lost. At the very least. So the Burb actually did me a good thing, actually, Red Velvet. It retrieved the items that my dead people dropped. And allowed me to go and get them from it. So it's such a good Burb. Good Burb. Not allowed to visit the brothel. More damage of torches high. That's actually very good. Corvid's Grace. More dodge and move resist is good. Obsessive material and hard-skinned. Okay. So, forgive the Burb. It did a good thing.
An exquisite example
The armor
of
upgrade.
craftsmanship and futility.
Exhausted after her exertions in the brothel. Oh boy. Free armor upgrade will do you. Okay. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer. First though, Trelly, I am locking in that Warrior of Light on you. 4. I'm getting rid of your imposter syndrome. It's cheap. Okay. So, you're just getting natural things. I mean, it technically got 4 human snacks. That's the good thing about the Burb. He doesn't eat living humans. Most of the time. Most of the time it's the dead that the Burb eats. And, you know, If the burb gets me stuff, then I'm fine with the burb eating the dead. Better for their corpses to not go to waste after all. Okay. Both of these are medium missions. So let us do it like this. Yes. Okay. They'll all get one thing. I unfortunately can't. I can get the Ancestress Pen. These two are both the same, so you will get the portrait. And actually, no. You're not getting the pen, you're getting the torch. Or the candle. But you will get that and the scroll, and you will get the head. Oh no, we still don't have the head, I think. Do we? So yeah, we're still missing something. Oh right, I completely forgot that you posted pics because I suffered some bad losses there. Let me check that real quick. You have GeoStream. Changing my profile picture, it's now a GIF, but only works if you mouse over it. Which is dumb, it's neat. Discord being a B, rip. Interesting fountain pen. Ah, that's the Gate of Babylon. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I like it. I like it a lot. It looks very cool. Wish I remember what Kentoki's line was, because I could have imitated it there. Oh well. Get some heals on the both of these. And we'll be good for this one here. Gather 3 medicines. It'll also unlock the Caregivers Convention. Okay. Boop. But yeah, that is how the Gate of Babylon looks. It looks very nice. And the Gil Nendroid, if I'm pronouncing it properly, excuse me, looks very cool indeed. I very much am going to look into getting some of my own. So it kind of is sad that I'm so into Fate, yet I have no Fate merch. I would say it's the cool, not the or something.
Our land is remote and unneighbored.
Yes,
Every
big
lost
mission.
resource must be recovered.
Okay, I do have everything I need, though. I was mildly worried I had forgotten something. Yeah, your guys' skills are all set properly. Yes. Although, you're not really going to be Holy Lancing from this position. Take the Stunning Blow instead. Gil Nendo is next to your Gil Plush. Nice. I really do need to look into getting some Fate merch, though. I definitely deserve it, after all.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Read or Summit? 91, 5 to 10, 3 to 6. 5 to 10 is better. For Kentoki's line, I meant up there. Stun. I can't stun that one. Some of the grabbers. You only have a little bit of Fate stuff? I mean, the little bit you have is still more than I do, to be fair. The only Fate thing I have is Fate Grand Order. And that doesn't really count. I mean, sure, there's a lot of servants, but it doesn't. Oh, come on! Your grope hit me that hard, you stupid mushroom. Since you just started collecting this year. Well, you got a fairly good collection for only having just started. And it is only going to get more impressive as time goes. Okay, stun this one. Or not. Party heal then. I said party heal then. And smack that. Mushroom. Just keep groping my Crusader, I guess. Favorite besides the plussies is the big extra CCC material book. I have heard of the material books. They have like a bunch of exposition on the servants or something, correct? Oh, good crit there. Get revenge for all those gropes. And Judge. Good old AUO Castoff. Cannot say that I've heard of that. What is AUO Castoff? Is it like some way of lifting restrictions or something? One of the servants are capable of lifting their restrictions and fighting at a higher level or something? Yeah, that's what these guys are doing. Groping swipes.
We require only the strength to follow it.
Try holy water. Consecrates the fountain. Stress relief. Okay. Oh. He has a special phrase for that, huh? Well then, I mean, it's Gilgamesh, so I shouldn't be too surprised at that. But,
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
That's, I really don't know how to respond to that. I mean, in context, it does make sense that he would have a saying for that. But still, it's so Gilgamesh.
The light gains purchase,
But it's also so, like, out of left field, too. Oh, the material book's in Japanese? Okay. I mean, it makes sense, I suppose, that it would be in Japanese. These things are trying to make some vampires out of my units.
Single strike.
Please don't become any vampires. And he is, of course, stunned. 70%. Good hit is good. It really is, even in the game. Okay. I'm not gonna doubt you there, Red Velvet. If you say that's in the game, then that is in the game. Slight bully here, but I'm guessing that whenever he does that, that is probably your favorite part of the game. And since that was a slight bully, you get a slight bully against me. Get rid of the bugs. Very good smack there. Oh, Gilgamesh is gonna do something and then he just... Yeah? I mean, you don't need to say any more than that. That's so Gil. It definitely fits his personality
A momentary
to do something like that. Most definitely fits.
Soothed. Sedated.
Strongest servant indeed.
Slowly. Gently.
I doubt any other servants have phrases for when they do that. You laughed so hard when you saw it the first time? Oh, I can imagine everybody did. Because, you know, because Gilgamesh is the super serious, strongest heroic spirit in existence. And he has this ultimate move. Or I'm guessing it's probably an ultimate move. And then he does that.
Press this advantage.
So out of left
Give them
field,
no
so
cover.
out of character for him. I'm guessing many people busted a gut when he did that. And I might have to check it out as well. Off stream, because it's probably tastefully done, but you know, I don't want to risk it. Dodge. Why are you dodging, bug? Don't dodge the whips. The whips are good for you, bug.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay. Feel like his phrase came from everyone calling him AUO. AUO. Does that... I imagine that probably stands for something as well. What does it exactly stand for? Since I can't exactly look up the, I can't exactly look it up at the moment.
Obliterated.
Definitely kill this one. I am not dealing with more slimes.
Annihilated.
He was just like, I'll deal with it. Sounds like Gil. Most definitely sounds like him. Good dodge is good. His title, it's like a shortening. His title, I'm trying to see it in my mind's eye, but something is just like, oh, okay. It's a Japanese title. Okay, I was trying to see, how does King of Heroes fit in that? Or King of Uruk, or... I was trying to picture how AUO would fit in with any of its... Excuse me.
Destroy them
How it would fit in with any of
all.
his titles that I knew of. But I couldn't fit it in anywhere, but... It makes sense if it's a title in another language or something. Makes
As the
perfect
fiend
sense.
falls,
Now.
a faint hope blossoms.
Golden King, you think? Ah. Oh, that would make sense, because then he's casting
The light,
off
the
the
promise
mantle of
safety.
being a Golden King after all. Okay, yep, I can see it. I see what I see. I got it. I got it even clearer than it was before. Oh. I also apparently got trapped
Mechanical
because
hazards
I was not paying
possessed
attention.
by evil intent.
Because I was expounding on the fact that I had gotten it. But yeah, Golden King does make the most sense. Because if he is casting off the armor, which is what makes him the Golden King, then yeah. Ah. The Japanese pronunciation. Okay. Stun the big boy. And then stun the blade boy. So now only the gun boy will go. Bleed him dry. Blanket fire. Meh. Resisted, so that's all that matters. And smack the big guy. That's round one. Round two.
Well
Ooh,
struck.
love the crits there. It's gonna live around though. Unless I judge him. Okay, that's one done. Some characters like his master, the MC, called him the AUO as a... Ah, Goldie. Okay. I gotcha. His nickname is Goldie. Gotcha. I got you now. I get it. I get it. Shouldn't try and talk like that. That sounded very weird, even to me. And this bloodletter is gonna be letting some blood out here in a moment.
A momentary abatement.
Archer Sail can go first. No such luck. Stun it. Nope. Okay, we still got it. So we can do that. There we go.
Monster's size has no
And
intrinsic merit.
more
Unless
spare
inordinate
food.
exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Ancient coffin. Key? Nope. A shovel. No. Just open it. And there's nothing. One of his nicknames is Gorgeous. Okay. I will take your word for it that one of Gilgamesh's nicknames is Gorgeous. Oh. I'm not gonna bother checking that corpse. I don't have anything. Quest location down here. That'll be good at least. Great, light it up. Cool. Surprise! Round. Thank God. Stun block to start. Ah, it's from Elizabeth. Okay. I did hear that she had her first appearance in the Fate Extra games or something like that. Quite a few servants apparently had their first appearances in those games. Elizabeth, Tamamo, Nero, Arash, I believe, had his first appearance from the Extra games, if I remember reading correctly. Altera, and I'm trying to think. Who else do I remember reading had their first appearances? Can't place it off the top of my tongue or head. Oh well, I'm sure it'll come to me, or I'm sure that you'll be able to tell me what other servants had their first appearances in the Extra games. Actually, I could probably look at the case thing. Apparently, one of the Japanese descriptions, either Secret Guardian or the Material Book.
The ground quakes.
Okay. Fair.
These nightmarish
Fair that
creatures
you.
can be
I know
felled.
why. Okay,
They
that's
can
why
be
you don't.
beaten.
Oh, he's from Prototype. I thought Arash was from. I thought Arash originally had his first appearance in. Oh no, wait, it's Robin Hood. Robin Hood, that's who I'm thinking of, right? Robin Hood had his first appearance in the Extra games. Because I remember reading about a bunch of servants that had their first appearance there. And I knew that one of the lower tier archers did. I just didn't remember which one.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Am I right that it is
Now it must be
Robin
carried
Hood
home.
this time? Because it's somebody. I know that much. Ooh, keep lit. And doggos. Ugh. Doggos are never good enemies to fight.
A dizzying blow to
Crit.
body and brain.
Stress. For Gilgamesh says he's willing to do cast off provided you have the command seals. Oh, so he's shy. I didn't take Gil to be a shy one, you know? He's... When I think Gilgamesh, I do not think of shy. And it is Robin? Okay. I knew it was someone. So Robin had his first appearance there. I also believe that Ku is the Lancer in the Fate Extra games. Yeah, Ku is the Lancer. Nero is the saber. Robin is the archer. Oh, Drake Khan's nursery rhyme, etc., etc. Okay. All that answers the question of who are all the remaining servants. Do some stress relief here. So that's Ryder. That is 2 casters. Unless either Hands or Nursery Rhyme has a different class and extra. I'm guessing. Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, Nursery Rhyme is because, I guess her appearance is based off of her master in that game, Alice or something. Which is very appropriate because, you know, Alice in Wonderland, Nursery Rhyme, that whole shtick.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Is there any point coming this way, actually? No, that's just a curio. So then the quest items are up higher. I still need to get 2 of them. Ah, okay. I'm guessing that, I really do need to... So, there is Fate Extra, or Fate Extella, Fate Umbral Star, Fate CCC. What exactly are all of the games in this universe, I guess, would be the best way to put it. Are you aware of all of them, or only some of them?
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Also, once a Gil is shy more of you're not worthy kind of thing. Ah. I mean, yeah. That is a good point. You're not worthy to gaze upon the body of a king. The king of all heroes, at that. None of us are worthy, really. Quests, good. And you have obstacle? Yeah, this thing.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
Another quest here.
Malformed
Thankfully, I've
with
got a free
misintent.
space because I used up the last of my shovels. Okay, minimum 2 more battles here. Go ahead and munch. Fate Extra, then CC, then Extella Link. Okay, and Fate Extella is the only one that is currently translated now, then, or something? Those are technically all the games? Okay. And and America only has Extella Umbral Star, but we're supposed to be getting another one of them soon. Correct? Please tell me cool. Or mess. That works. 2, I guess. The extra is translated. Okay. So the first game is translated, and the last one is coming out. So we lack CCC and Extella then. Yeah?
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Extras on PSP. Ew. Okay. So the first game is on PSP. The last game is coming out. And we have Extella as well. We're just missing CCC then. Did I get it right that time? PSP, huh? The only one not translated is... Okay. Oops, I got it right this time. Only took a few guesses to properly do it. But I did it. Let it never be said that I did not do it.
But a victory nonetheless.
Ugh. Thank you for resisting that disease. Good surprise round is awesome. Oh, lovely crit, lovely. I love it when I crit. Oh,
Devastating blow.
double crits are so lovely again. Give me more. Unfortunately, those things are gonna live. You have extra on your Vita as well as Extella. I think I only have Extella then.
Grievous injury.
So that means that if I want to get the whole story, I need to watch playthroughs of Extra and CCC, and then I can play Extella and eventually play Extra Link when it drops. That, or I need to get a PSP so I can play Extra myself. It's actually weird that it's only on one system. And on the PSP at that, it's not... PSP is not the greatest of systems. Okay, so we only need to focus on this one now. Bleed will take care of the rest. Bleed them dry. Bleed them dry. Extra is old? Ah, that would explain it then.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never
Still,
hidden.
just because a game is old doesn't mean it shouldn't be, you know, remade. I mean, the Kingdom Hearts games all got massively remade. Like 10 games in one disc or something like that. If
This
memory
expedition
serves.
at least promises
So maybe
success.
when PSP died when CCC came out? Jeez! That is kind of sad, actually. And drop the gold. Yeah. The gold are the keys, not the gold. The deeds. So, PSP died here. Okay, I only saw the PSP die, not PSP died here when CCC was a thing. Wow, that really sucks, actually.
Packs laden with loot.
So because this
Often
console
on
died,
supplies.
we missed out on a lot. Is CCC a PSP game then, I'm guessing?
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
And let us... Do we have a no nighttime ambush skill? We do not. Fudge. Well... do that. And then... really just rest. Yay, no nighttime ambush. And we get the tools. One of the... Okay. So... we need to hope they do a massive remake then. Just port it all over the
These tonics and
PS4
herbs will stave
or
off infection
PS5 at the
and
rate of
neutralize
remakes.
contagion.
All got 6. More healing received is actually good for you. Better virtue chance is good. That's annoying. That's eh. You got a disease and better healing received. Very good. Okay. All in all, that was a very good mission.
The preponderance of
And the
rare and
treatment and
exotic
medical
injuries
wards are
makes
now
this
free.
place perfect for the
So-
study of suffering.
I do think I do think that is the last mission I'm going to do for this stream. Just because I do need to... I'm trying to keep streams a little bit short. I'm going to have to look into what consoles Link are coming out for as well, Red Velvet, just because I did get Extella, so I would kind of like to proceed and get the full story myself. But I am going to have to call as multiplayer. Ooh, very interesting. Although that's kind of the bad thing with PlayStation multiplayer, is that you kind of need PS Plus to actually do anything with it, unfortunately. It's a very, very sucky thing. Resilience, speed. Do you have anything that I don't want you to have? Not really. Musical, second wind, stout, wield. No. Trilly. You could use Corvette's Grace locked in. Yeah, let's lock in your Corvette Grace. Derville. Guard, wield, no. Disease, no. You just can't fight beasts. Goddard. Lock in Warrior of Light for her. Yeah, lock in your Warrior of Light. But I mean, if we both have PS Plus, and I'm planning on getting PS Plus for myself before too long, then yeah, we could definitely play Extra Link together. What is the multiplayer on that like, though? I'm just going to keep going until I've properly set up everybody here. Dismiss. I could give him Faded, you know? It's fated that he would come to this hamlet. Emulating Extra has a clear pick than playing it on the Vita for some reason. Oh, there is emulators, isn't there? That could be a way to play Extra. Could very well be a way. I had completely forgot about emulators, mainly because I don't really use them. But that could be interesting to do. Could be very interesting. Okay, so that's that. And natural stress relief will get rid of some more stuff. Check the blueprints here real quick. Let's see, it was 110 of these for the last of the deeds being needed. So we're only 25 off. Can I trade? Because I don't believe I need portraits for anything here. Just doing some bit of maintenance. I don't. Okay. Yeah. 18 portraits gets us enough deeds that we can get the last of the deed things here. And now we can just safely ignore deeds. We have the Athenium. Yay! So now portraits, I just need 100 for the House of the Yellow Hand, and then that's done. And then it's just busts and crests are the only things I really need to worry about. Woot, woot. Alright. So, with all of that done, I do think that it is about time for me to call this stream here, unfortunately. Made a little bit of progress in some places. Suffered technically 2 party wipes, but realistically only 1, and we killed the Shrieker twice, so you know, that's a good thing. But yeah, I am gonna call this stream here. So I hope that you all enjoyed. It's been a pleasure to have you all here. Have a good evening, everybody. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out my channel below or on YouTube. Same name, same games. I am going to try and have a proper schedule for my live streaming when it comes to the new year. So keep your eyes posted for that. But outside of all that, thank you all so much for coming along. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic night, everybody.